Top of the table, didn't they? And of course, I think they look as though they're going to be in contention for one of those first 5 places.
Macquarie got a promotion team?
Well, they're hard-working, nice blend. It's going to be a fascinating battle involving Bristol City and Swindon in that shake-up for promotion, so let's just keep our fingers crossed. Rugby clubs forcing themselves into the frame for those vital first 5 places. Bristol City, they kept hitting Darlington's goal frame instead of the back of that struggling side's net on Saturday, I'm afraid, and so a goalless draw knocks City back 3 places. But they can regain lost ground at Ashton Gate tomorrow night against rivals Blackpool, who knocked in 6 goals on Saturday. Bristol Rovers, well, they did City and Swindon a big favour by holding Notts County to that goalless draw on Saturday. And tomorrow, Rovers are at Darlington. Swindon, they can return Rovers that weekend favour in the relegation zone by going to York tomorrow and taking maximum points there. Certainly on Saturday, Swindon looked the promotion part in knocking high-flying Middlesbrough off the top of that 3rd division table. A big crowd of over 11,000 at the county ground, Swindon's best league gate of the season. Middlesbrough had led the table for most of the season, and in their ranks, Archie Stevens, the former Bristol Rovers striker. But it was Swindon mounting the early strikes. Kamara's ideas often showed, and that was Quinn knocking wide. And Parkin there, getting into a good scoring position, but perhaps shooting like the solid defender he is. Well, Peter Coyne's touches often showed, and it was a cheeky back heel now, which led to Quinn having the chance to get a header in from Hockaday's centre, but a fine save by Piers, the Middlesbrough goalkeeper. Well, Lee Barnard was amongst the game's real hard workers, and it was a throw-in from him which led to Quinn making a chance which Bamba struck too near to the excellent keeper. It was half an hour gone before Middlesbrough threatened as an attacking force, but Gary Hamilton was to shoot rather hurriedly and certainly well wide. The second half, though, saw Middlesbrough threaten better. And Fraser Digby had to be in the right position and move quickly to show the reactions to block that one. A controversial goal arrived, Coyne combining with Hockaday. Now watch Steve White. Does he stop the goalkeeper, get him to the ball before White himself knocks the loose ball home? Well, the referee allowed it. He was in a good position to make a decision, and certainly White enjoyed his 10th goal of the season. White was to move on and to have a fine second half. It was his coordination sending Quinn in, but the shot again finding the keeper perfectly positioned. But how about this for good goalkeeping by the Swindon keeper, Fraser Digby, down there at Slaven's feet and up to knock that one away from Archie Stevens. And finally, it was some lovely skills by man-in-form Steve White to make himself an opening. He combines with Bamba, and who says 3rd division players can't show high-class skills? Look, the sole of the foot to make the opening, but the angle's a little too acute. At the final whistle, Swindon's delight was obvious, but did Swindon's manager Lou Macari go on to agree with Middlesbrough fans who claimed that that winning goal should not have been allowed? Certainly Macari, an honest chief.
Yes.
He was fouled?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, in my opinion, I've got to be honest about decisions, but that's what I seen. I thought he was fouled, but there was a lot of other decisions before that which I didn't agree with.
Sure.
I wasn't too sure because where I was sitting if Steve White actually fouled him, actually made contact, but the intent looked there. So obviously I assumed that he had made contact.
Rather ironic that a foul on the goalkeeper should decide such a big game.
Well, I'm saying it looked a foul. Yeah. Obviously you can play it back on television.
Sure.
If it was, it was, but still Swindon have won 1-0, that's all that matters to me.
And the Middlesbrough fans were complaining to us that the pictures must show that you fouled the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I don't think I did. The keeper came from most of the crosses all afternoon. I had my back to the keeper, and I was expecting him to come over the top of me, but he didn't, and I don't think he made contact. When you see it on the television, I don't think it was a foul.
Well, controversial goal or not, one thing was very clear to me. Swindon made the better chances, the more chances, and deserved their win.